All right, people, get ready because this is going to get crazy. Just when we thought we had seen it all, country queen Carrie Underwood appears on The View with a bombshell lawsuit, and let me tell you, Joy Behar and Sunny Hostin are freaking out. We're talking about a $1 billion lawsuit. That's right, $1 billion. And guess what? Insiders say ABC is practically pleading with Carrie to drop the case. But Carrie? Oh, she's not backing down. How did we get here? Well, it all began when Carrie made a move that would change everything she did at Donald Trump's inauguration.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America.
And when the public learnt about it, they didn't hold back. Joy Behar and Sunny Hostin went full throttle, hurling some extremely hurtful remarks in Carrie's direction that, in Carrie's opinion, went straight over the line into defamation. The best part is that Carrie didn't just sit there and take it. Instead, before we get into all the juicy details, hit the like button and hit subscribe. Otherwise, you might wake up tomorrow with Joy Behar screaming in your ear and, nobody needs that. The golden girl of country music announces she's playing at Trump's inauguration. And boom, the internet instantly explodes into two groups.
Carrie Underwood will take the stage at Trump's inauguration singing America the Beautiful. She said to the Post, "I love our country and I'm honored to have been asked to sing at the inauguration and to be a small part of this historic event. I am humbled to answer the call at a time when we must all come together in the spirit of unity and looking to the future." Well, that wasn't good enough for the tolerant left, of course, who is outraged over Carrie being outed as MAGA. X is blowing up with jokes about how she should sing her hit song Before He Cheats. Some are calling for her to be boycotted and canceled.
Rich then came in to defend Carrie, which was nice to see because everyone else, including The View, was hating.
John Rich weighed in, saying there are several top-tier country artists who support Trump, and I wish they'd finally have the balls to come forward and be counted. Ain't nothing outlaw about keeping your mouth shut to appease the record label. Carrie Underwood is making you look like a bunch of sissy boys. Carrie is talented, she is graceful, she is a class act, she has great legs, not that it matters, but she is everything that the tolerant left is not.
Some fans are all like, good for her music, should bring us together, but others, oh, they are incredibly livid. We're talking boycott threats, viral hashtags, and full-on Carrie Underwood cancellation attempts. And then The View chimes in, and oh boy, did they ever. Joy Bear came out, swinging, stating...
It's country music. I think
I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't do it, even though I can't sing.
You would not sing?
No, I would not. I would not normalize him. And she says, I love our country. How do you love your country and support and normalize somebody who was a convicted felon who really wants to destroy the country, in my opinion? I don't understand how you say you love your country at the same time as you normalize this convicted felon, which I can say now every day.
A lot of my family voted for Trump. They love the country and vote for him. I think that people make these decisions for a lot of reasons.
Okay, fine. And I would not be the person to say don't do it, because I believe in free speech and everything about it. I personally would not do it. No one's asked me, but that's another story.
I would love for you to do a roast at the Trump inauguration.
Yeah.
She completely loses it, questioning Carr's patriotism and accusing her of normalizing the presidency of Donald Trump, and then Sunny Hostin jumps. It was...
I think so, but then you pushed her and she said, yeah, I guess I am.
Well, I said to her, do you believe that women should make the same amount of money as men? Well, I guess I am a feminist.
Yeah, and she said, I guess I am a feminist. So I think people feel pretty strongly about it. I think art is art, and you know, you have a right to perform where you want to perform. I agree with you, Joy. I can't sing a lick, but I certainly, and I have not been asked, but if I were asked, it would be a hard no.
Well, they wouldn't ask me, so I have no...
Right, yeah. They're not asking any of them.
Don't get it twisted. Carrie wasn't just sitting there taking it while Joy and Sunny were busy running their mouths. She's right there with her, saying she'd never perform at an event like that and calling Carr's decision disgusting. Did they really just say that out loud? Oh, but they did, and the fans were furious. Carrie, however, remained silent at first. Carrie was lawyering up, and when she claps back, oh man, does she clap hard, boom. A $1 billion defamation lawsuit, Carrie accuses The View of spreading outright lies, saying that their harsh, baseless attacks have damaged her reputation and cost her millions in lost endorsements. Now, however, the roles have completely reversed, with the hosts of The View, who were once so quick to criticize her, suddenly pleading for a settlement. Yes, reports indicate that Joy and Sunny are secretly pleading behind the scenes in the hopes that this doesn't go to trial. But Carrie, she's not backing down, she's making it crystal clear this isn't just about her, it's about holding the media accountable. And trust me, the internet is losing its head over this.
She said in a statement that she's doing it because the country must come together in the spirit of unity and look to the future. And lots of her fans aren't thrilled about it, but lots of her fans are.
And the backlash, it's absolutely savage memes are hitting the internet. One viral image shows Carrie sitting pretty with the phrase "grace under fire." And then there's Joy Behar mid-rant with the caption, "When you realize you just messed with." The wrong one, ouch, even long time. The View fans are starting to question the host's behavior. Some are saying the show has turned into a toxic echo chamber, using its platform to tear down people they disagree with, instead of fostering meaningful debate behind the scenes. ABC execs are reportedly freaking out. Rumors are flying that they're pressuring Joy and Sunny to issue public apologies to try and calm the storm. But, is that even going to be enough? Because if Carrie wins this lawsuit, The View might be facing one of the biggest media scandals in history. Let's be real. Joy Behar and Sunny Hostin, they're in major trouble for years. Fans have called them out for being too pushy biased and sometimes just outright unpleasant to guests. They don't see eye to eye with, and now the reaction is nearing a boiling point. Even Whoopi Goldberg, who usually has her co-hosts back, is staying silent this time. Insiders say she's trying to mediate behind the scenes, but the backlash is just too loud to ignore. Meanwhile, Carrie Underwood isn't just defending her name, she's sending a clear message to all media outlets. You can't just say whatever you want and expect no consequences. And honestly, fans are all in for it.
So let's put this in perspective here. What do y'all think?
I personally hope we're moving beyond the era of politics where we want to cancel people's livelihoods because we don't like their politics. And whether it was the Dixie Chicks for criticizing George Bush, didn't agree with it then, and Carrie Underwood, if you have a problem, you register your complaint by not downloading her songs and not going to her shows.
Right.
But I also think from a business standpoint, it's not a bad decision for Carrie Underwood. 75 million people voted for Trump. Artists tend to skew left-leaning, so she's overnight going to become an icon of MAGA and the American right.